Jesse was nervous for 2 days. After a difficult year, he didn't expect an easy outcome. The mailbox was checked. When he saw the packet with Magnuson Sheetmetal, his heart sank. He swallowed his nerves and opened the bill. Disbelieving, he stared. Life moves swiftly in the modern world. Trying to juggle your desired work with your personal life, eating well, staying fit, and keeping up with the latest trends is never easy. Parents often face greater life pressures. The family lane is hard enough without the added stress of parents' bills. Parents can overwhelm younger couples. Working, parenting, and being a twenty-something is difficult. The Hulskers were young parents in an unforgiving world for a while. Life changed with their second child. The Hulskers didn't know there would be more hardships. Development consultant Jesse Hulsker. Maria spent more time with their 2 sons. Managing on a single income was difficult. Despite the stress, the couple worked hard. The afternoon news exacerbated that pressure. Maria's third pregnancy thrilled them. The happy moment added stress. The Hulskers were nervous about the new expenses, knowing how expensive raising children was. They prepared for the future by concentrating on the positives. The pregnancy and its milestones took center stage over time. Each positive checkup relieved Jesse and Maria. If you like my videos, don't forget to like or subscribe. Thanks in advance. All they wanted was a healthy, growing baby. Jesse realized they faced another challenge as Wilmar residents. Maria and Jesse live in Wilmar, Minnesota. The young family was doing great. Then, later in September 2016, they shared the big news with friends and family: the Hulsker family was about to become a foursome. Anything that can go wrong will. Jesse came home one night to an unforgettable sight. Jesse realized another issue when they received the expected due date for their third child. Their winter baby was due. Wilmar winters were too cold for a newborn. They bought more baby blankets and warmer clothes. News changed everything. The couple was excited to find out what they were having after their initial checkups. Learning they were having a girl made them even more excited. They loved their 2 sons, but they were thrilled to finally have a daughter. Time moved slowly, but the big day approached. Jesse was blindsided on the 22nd of February. Maria was in labor despite being due in March. Jesse knew the young family was in for a rough time. This night would change their lives. The Hulskers were overjoyed when their daughter was born. Their daughter arrived safely and healthy, a relief only parents could understand. Mother and daughter prepared to leave the hospital after their first night. Jesse realized they had a major issue then. Minnesotans are used to heavy snowfall, but sometimes they have to stay inside. Southern and central Minnesota faced a massive snowstorm on the 22nd of February. Residents locked up and waited. The National Weather Service issued a winter storm watch for heavy rain on Thursday evening, the 23rd of February, and heavy snow on Friday morning. After hearing the news, the Hulskers thought Jesse could get Marie and her new baby from the hospital and bring them home before the storm. They were completely mistaken. Jesse prepared the house for Maria and the baby around this time. Before picking them up, he took a shower. After showering, the water froze. Panicked, he entered the furnace room. A nightmare. Is this really happening now? House furnace failed. Jesse failed to fix it himself. He realized his newborn baby would be in danger that evening as temperatures dropped below 30 degrees Fahrenheit, -1 degree Celsius. Jesse was unprepared for this new disaster. Jesse recalls panicking immediately. I had a 2-year-old and a newborn coming home before the big potential snowstorm. He called for a miracle. Jesse and Maria were helpless and facing a dire situation. Jesse called the family's repairman again. He was booked and couldn't get to the Hulskers' house. Jesse searched online for local repair companies. His misfortune persisted. All the companies he called were helping customers prepare for the storm. His time was up. He remembered something important. With all the added expenses, money was tight, but having his daughter home was worth it. Their furnace broke, and no one could help. Jesse panicked. The house would freeze in winter without it. Bringing a newborn home was impossible. Jesse remembered. He called, praying he could act in time. Jesse had recently spoken to a neighbor about a local AC and heating company. The neighbor praised the company's diligence and customer service. Jesse forgot the business's name. Jesse called his neighbor for details as a last resort. He had no other option. Jesse's neighbor answered and told him Magnuson Sheetmetal's name. He called them and tried to convey the urgency to co-owner Craig Orand. After pleading, a repairman arrived at his house in 20 minutes. Fixing the furnace restored heat. The repairman's bill ruined their peace after averting a crisis. Jesse found the Magnuson Sheetmetal invoice in the mailbox almost a month later. Furnace repairs are expensive. Emergency calls cost double. Jesse was dreading opening this invoice, but what he saw was unimaginable. Jesse's furnace was repaired, according to the invoice. Clean pilot and burners. No charge. Look after the newborn. I didn't know if it was a boy or girl, or if I should get pink or blue, the owner said. I thought, let's heat the baby. How's that? Maria and Jesse were stunned. What? No. Maria remembered, this isn't real. However, this kindness meant everything to the Hulskers. It let them enjoy their newborn's first days at home without worrying about the furnace bill. They were awestruck. Jesse knew he had to honor Magnuson Sheetmetal for their kindness. Jesse never undervalued Craig and his team's accomplishments. Small, local businesses struggled in a world of megacorporations. This highlighted Magnuson's gesture. Jesse and Maria gave Craig and the Magnuson repairmen credit for their kindness after publicly praising it and posting the heartwarming story to social media. Jesse thanked Craig and Magnuson on Facebook. Businesses like this get lifelong customers. Thank you Craig and your staff for the amazing experience, he wrote. The viral story inspired a Minneapolis news station to air it. The good deed was repeated by Craig and his company. According to the KMSP story, Craig has been known to help out families in need by forgiving small bills or doing work on holidays. Soon, comments confirmed that Magnuson Heating and Cooling had done the same for others in the area, fixing furnaces and other appliances for free in the hopes that the lucky recipient would pay it forward. The story was very well received. Magnuson's business manners were lauded. Thus, many promised to recommend them. The story gave hope that goodness still exists in a world of greed. The baby grows and thrives in her new home's warmth and love. The generous act spread quickly. Craig insists that he didn't help out as a PR stunt, he was just being himself. We did it to be good people, not for PR, done. To be nice to these people, he said. That's it. Still, the company has community goodwill. Magnuson Sheetmetal's Facebook business page was flooded with positive reviews and comments for the Hulskers' gesture. I read about your kindness to that family. Earth needs more people like you. Congratulations, one Google review says. More. It is a blessing to have companies such as yours that not only does great work but also takes care of your community, wrote one commenter. True integrity deserves writing. I wish every business operated like Magnuson, wrote another. The Hulskers promised to be loyal customers and made another promise. We will definitely use your services again, hopefully not too soon. Jess's Facebook post. One hopes not to need constant household repairs, but it's good to know there's a trustworthy company. Additionally, Jesse and Maria gave back to their community. It was the least they could do after all they had received. Jesse and Maria saw their chance when Oliver, the infant son of their friend Sean Block, was taken to the Children's Hospital of Minnesota with severe meningitis. The Hulskers shared Oliver's story and the family's GoFundMe page for medical expenses. Fundraising was complete by February. It shows how one small act of kindness can help friends, family, and even strangers in need, so pay it forward. This story and its kindness ripples are still going on, which is even more surprising. The broken furnace story has persisted for years. As more people read the story about Craig's kindness, the reviews on his company's Google listing page just keep coming. Just read your kindness to that family. May God be with you all, Happy New Year, a recent review reads. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again in the next video.